how did this all begin? Let me tell you. Every Sunday, I get invited by my parents to go to their house to have dinner with them. On this particular Sunday, I was hungover and I felt like a bit of a loser. I was like, I'm going to my parents' place. I'm 25 years old. I'm bussing tables at a fucking restaurant. I should probably do something productive today, just so I don't have this shame all day. At this point in my life, I had been watching YouTube videos on how to make hot sauce. So I was like, you know what, this, I'm gonna make my own hot sauce. So I got some recipes together before heading to my parents, and I made an old run to the Atwater Market, where I picked up a bag of jalapeno peppers. And the mission was to, before dinner, make a hot sauce. So the recipe called for charring jalapenos. Oddly enough, my brother was there, and he had his smokers out. On my way in from the barbecue with these peppers, I walked by the smoker. I asked my brother, I'm like, yo, can I put these in the smoker real quick? Like, get a little smoky taste, you know? I put them in for about a half hour, took them out, brought them inside. But then I said, to complement the smoky flavor, let's add maple syrup instead of just regular white sugar. It was so incredibly spicy at first that I almost threw it out. Next day I woke up, went to Obu, favorite store in the world, got little squeeze bottles and filled up the squeeze bottle, put it on like a pizza that I had that day, thought it was okay, and that was that. About a month later, I had a barbecue. I was barbecuing hot dogs and hamburgers and shit, and they were like, "Yo, do you have any hot sauce to put on this?" And I went in my pantry or whatever, and I find my sriracha bottle's like empty, Tabasco's gone. Like, so I was like, shit, you know what? I have this stuff in the back of my fridge that might be good. So I go in the back of the fridge, I take out this old squeeze bottle of sauce that I had once made, and I put it on the table. I said, guys, this is all I got in terms of hot sauce, like, enjoy. I went back inside and was doing my whole, you know, I'm entertaining shtick. And then I come back outside just to realize that half the bottle is gone. So I didn't really think anything of it. I told them all, oh yeah, it was just a sauce I made and that's it. Next day I wake up and I get 2 phone calls. So one from not really a friend, a good dude nonetheless. And he calls me and he's like, yo, by the way, like if you ever make more of that hot sauce, like I will pay for, you know, double the ingredients because I want some for my fridge. And I was like, yeah, no problem. An hour after that, I got another phone call from another friend that was there, Max, who's a good friend of mine, who actually was the guy who was like, yo, that hot sauce you had last night, like we should talk about maybe, you know, selling it. I was like, look, I don't know if I want to start a hot sauce company. I wasn't really feeling it, but I wasn't necessarily against the idea. If I'm gonna go down this route, I need to seriously think about it and apply myself and like figure out what it is that's gonna make this hot sauce sell, because I knew it was tasty. I got 2 phone calls after this party from different people. It was a good sign. The idea I kind of had was this. My demographic, my generation, they go to the SAQ to buy a bottle of wine and they buy it because it looks cool. So I knew that I had to make the bottle stand out. So I mixed it up a bit. Came up with this kind of minimal design. On top of that, I brought that original squeeze bottle to restaurant friends that I had. And I asked them, you know, if I were to start selling this, would you potentially buy it? The first place I went was Drinkery. Gave some to Simon. And I was like, yo, make 3 Caesars. Like, let's try this in a Caesar. Made a Caesar. We all had a sip. We all looked at each other and said, holy shit, this is the best Caesar we've ever had. He said, Dave, if you make this, I will buy it. Pinky promise. And that was it. We started selling sauce.